chat yet, so they can just be confused. Um, Hi, this is Carl, Yoga Dunzo on the Discord. I'm joined by Thomas, who goes by Yama on the Discord. We are continuing our odd endeavor to try and make decks for each clan to see if you can start L5R on $120 worth of product that is not 3 core sets. This week we are on to Phoenix, because that's how the alphabet works. Oh, hang on, I need to share my screen so you can see what I'm gesturing at. Maybe. Where's the Zoom call? Oh, hang on, it's right there. Okay. Nothing but the most professional things here. Okay, there you go. I assume you can see my screen, Thomas?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, cool. So, I decided to see if you could build a Dishonor deck out of Phoenix for 120 bucks. Turns out you can get really, really close. I was over our limit, and since I've broken the rules more than enough times in the past, I decided to try and be much more faithful this go round. So I went with Core Set, Children of the Empire, Elemental Cycle, and Dominion Cycle. And I actually think that puts me at 110, right? Yeah.
Yeah, core.
Because Core's
80,
40.
Yeah, 110.
Okay.
Yeah.
It turns out, like, the limits we set, while I think are good limits, are really awkward given how the price points for this game are. Because if you go with core and a premium expansion, you are kind of limiting yourself. So out of core, I took basically the standard suite that you see. One of every clan dynasty card for the most part.
It might be more interesting to hear what you actually kept out.
Let's see what I didn't take. Let's see more filters.
It's hidden under the C. Yeah.
There we go. Nope, I want to see Phoenix, and we're looking at Dynasty. So basically, I didn't take an Adept of the Waves, and I didn't take a Serene Warrior, and I didn't take a Sheep of Peacemaker. You could probably make a case for Adept of the Waves, because if you're going for Dishonor, having an unopposed conflict is not bad. But the other two are just kind of meh cards. Serene Warrior is super potato when he's dishonored, and Shiva Peacemaker is just not useful, I don't think. If he could not assign as an attacker, I think he'd be much more playable, especially now with all the movement we have. But with his cannot participate in conflicts as attacker, he's going to forever live in a binder. Elemental Cycle, I actually took a bunch. There's a bunch of good cards in All and Nothing for this deck idea.
You say a bunch, but it's one particular pack. It's
well,
a good pack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this one pack has 9 cards in it that I think fit well in this kind of deck idea. Ethereal Dreamer is just a solid character.
It was. I had to try really hard choices to make, and Ethereal Dreamer is one I wish I could take, but then again, with the limits we have, like, you'll see in a bit.
Okay. Other cards that came from the All and Nothing pack is All and Nothing, which is good for getting extra Air Ring or Fire Ring activations. It replaces itself. It doesn't cost anything, so it's basically the freest of cards, as long as you can win a Void Ring, which I am inclined to do because I have Regina.
It's slightly more specific. And
Resolve the Void Ring. Yes. Sorry. What I was saying is with Ujina, he triggers on claiming the ring. So yep. I can claim a Void Ring that's an Air Ring from the Seeker of Knowledge.
Also, Ujina is if anyone
Yes. Um, and
which makes
then
him great.
I took Mark of Shame as well. This is my
Yep.
RL card. I think it will work nicely with Magistrate's Intervention, which does a
Um,
similar thing.
yeah, you're stacking effects.
Yes, and since I'm running out of IMS, I can turn those into conquest wins if your guys are dishonored by applying a stat buff or debuff.
Yep.
I super learned my lesson last time and included core, so
Yeah.
I have access to a bunch of good provinces. Um, I think I took probably the most. No, core has the largest section of cards. Children, I pulled a bunch from though. Eugene is good. Righteous Magistrate is, since I'm not causing direct honor loss, kind of useful. Um, Sage Agisitoshi is good for stalling the game out, and also with Magistrate's Intervention. Uh, Toturi and Hontai are kind of filler cards. They can definitely swing a game, but I didn't take them for any specific reason.
Yeah.
I think it,
Hamtake can do a lot of work.
yeah, I think at one point I was trying to work in Castigated, um, but even though I ditched out of that plan, these two characters can do a bunch of work. Looking at the fact that you are out of Kyudnasawa, I might have an easier time getting the favor, so these guys will be online more often than not. Um, Shiva Pureheart, I wanted a rally card, and that lets me honor a character, which has some neat interactions with Subdue Spirits
I mean, it's also nice for you as it
out of IMS.
ham- out of IMS. It's also neat because it the honor gain for you is neat because then you can keep up pressure with card draw.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Subdue Spirits, I think that works nicely with IMS because I can always pump my glory, and if my characters are honored, I get the double dip on their glory stat. Because this lets me add uh, my character's glory to their stats again if I'm more honorable than you.
Yep, which you
What?
probably will be with what you're planning to do.
Yes. I went with Scorpion Splash because that's what you do for dishonor. Like I said, Mark of Shames, Kiriko's, because those are neat, and then an Adept of Shadows and a I Can Swim.
Just
Everything.
I
Gone?
just realized End of Shadows is free influence. Goddamn.
Yes. It is.
It's a thing.
It's a,
Okay.
it can do a lot. I think this is definitely a result of the dartboard method of determining influence cost that we see fairly often, because no one's going to burn 3 influence on this card. I think it might tempt people at 2, um, but if you're going to put 3 influence on this card, just don't put any influence on it at all.
Yeah.
Because the fuck is it? Like no one's going to take it. Because I'm throwing around dishonor, I can swim.
Yep.
And then basically, again, the standard stuff out of core. Uh, More interesting things I didn't take. Hang on, I still have Dynasty selected. Against the Waves, didn't think I was running enough Shugenja to really leverage that super well. I already
Yet
have
you
it.
are yet you are running Cloud to Mind, but it might be just more a testament of how good Cloud to Mind is.
Yeah, I mean, so Cloud the Mind is more versatile, I think, and I do have a decent amount of Shugenja, just not enough to make or against the waves. Like I took one Supernatural Storm as well, um, but against the waves,
Indeed.
I don't expect to see like
Yeah, because against Waves is only really good if you got Big
yeah,
Sugenja, and the only one you've got is Isama Atsuko, so, as I can see.
yes, I do. Do I have a Tsuko? Do I think she was, yeah, she was another filler character. I couldn't get enough.
Right. So you've got two big Shugenja,
Yeah,
Fearsome Mystic and Isawa Asuko. Yeah, that's
and that's not really enough to leverage that successfully. Contingency plan, Good Omen, those are terrible. Grasp of Earth is terrible. Ishiken Initiate could be interesting if I was running the Secluded Shrines.
she's a multiplayer card. Very good in multiplayer. But
Very good multiplayer, yes, especially since in that instance her stats are more permanent. And the rest of these cards are just really not super impressive, I don't think. Um, Leveraging Dishonor, I went before Throne. I didn't have access to any Great Earth provinces nor Fire provinces. Uh, I was on Midnight Revels, but when I threw the Emperor and I swapped this out to Rally, and then
yeah,
KM is the choice. Like, I don't think that's really questionable. So, yeah, this is my attempt
I
at a
mean,
Dishonor deck for 120. Sorry, you were going to say
I
something?
mean, I mean to be fair, you're running a Dishonor deck and you're not running the best Void province.
I think Kurimori is more defensible than Shameful.
Fair enough.
Because, like, if I'm winning the conflict, I can make it a Void Ring for
All or nothing.
Ugina. I can, flip to
Yeah.
political for court games and dishonors and all those things. So I think it's more
Fair.
versatile. I also think I've been wrong. Three out of the past three times we've done this, so we'll see if that trend
Past
continues.
four times. Or
Oh yeah, we're on five. Yeah, I've been wrong 4 out of the 5 times we've done this. So let's see if that tradition can continue. Let me click on over to your deck, and you can take it away, sir.
Okay, so I had less imagination, and I went with Kunisawa with Lion Splash for 4 Bears Echoes since my ancestor strength.
Oh God, you made Echo Bird.
I made Echo Birds with
I'm
doing
good.
this.
I'm gonna have a horrible time.
So I also put in one ready for battle because I had one influence left. Because you like those.
Yeah, no, that card will forever bite me in the butt.
My core suite is basically the same as yours, except
So
I did put
that's
in
fine.
the Adapted Waves because I'm also running Prodigy of the Waves and I'm running Asako Azunami. It's going to be
Azunami
a lot
is
of.
an interesting pick.
She's a
She's a big Shugenja.
she's a big Shigenja and she's in the same pack as my ancestor strength.
Oh, fair enough. I guess that makes sense then. Okay,
But
so you have
oh,
such.
I did have Ethereal Dreamer. Oh, I forgot that. Well,
Yeah, no. Yep.
yeah, Ethereal Dreamer is great because her bonus goes on top of the bonus from my
Yes.
ancestor strength.
Yes, because Ancestor
Yeah,
Strength only sets the base stats, and then
yeah,
that's a bubble effect that goes on.
yeah.
Um,
Shibatetsu is in there because I needed a 40th card.
yep, I know what that feels like. This is going to be real interesting. I think
But
I'm going to have a super bad time with this.
let's see. I do have comment about the conflict deck.
Yes.
It looks fairly standard except for a few things. So
Uh,
I'm running.
I was going to say Benton's Touch kind of stands out a little bit.
Yeah, Abandoned Touch. I'm also running Wholeness of the World and Walking the Way. Like there are a number of spells in there that largely exist to to be discarded for the actual better spells.
Yeah, I was going to say Walking the Way also does serve a purpose in Echo's
Yeah,
Bird. So
yeah,
that's not exactly a dead card. Wholeness of the World, significantly less so. Um,
yeah. Wholeness of the World, Abandoned Touch. Those basically exist to be discarded for Bear's Echoes, Against Waves, or Supernatural Storm. A neat little advantage Abandoned Touch does
yes.
give in this matchup,
Uh huh.
as you're running before the throne. I can use it to bow Mount again just so I don't break before the throne.
Yes, you can duck out of a conflict. Um, so really, looking at your deck, my only hope is to land gratuitous dishonor on
Yep.
your characters.
So
And
what I did with the provinces. So I'm running Seek of Air, so I've got Fertile Fields, Mangrove Garden,
Yep.
Transposition, which I probably could switch out for Ancestral Lands, seeing as I've got a lot of military buffs, but political is just a lot more gratuitous in the deck because Phoenix has pretty good political.
Yeah.
I chose Sampuku Sado as my fire province because I think if for a general deck, Sampuku Sado is just
Yeah,
good.
no, I think Senpuku Saito is by far the best fire province, except against IMS decks.
Yeah,
Against everyone else,
and
though, it's just. And I think you have. Did you not get? Oh, you didn't get Cloak of Night. Okay.
no, I couldn't.
So yeah, so in this specific instance, Senpuku Saito is probably not going to do a whole lot for you.
So I need to hope that you don't find it.
Yeah, I need to shoot for it, and then the 2 air provinces, and then yeah, I have a plan. It's probably not great.
No.
Let me set up the game, and the pass will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And stop sharing so you don't have an advantage over me. And, why did that deck not stick? Hang on, I need to. That's odd. I think I need to. God damn it. Okay, I may have to remake the game.
That's fine.
I added the deck in a separate window, and it seems to have made things go a little sideways. Yep, now it's on there twice. It's going to show up here now, and now it shows up here twice. Okay. Good luck, sir. Make sure what this is.
Ooh, I'll be first. I think this is the first time I actually gotten to go first.
Maybe that's the curse that I need to break here. Yeah, we'll pitch all that. Well, that's not great. Okay, and I will keep all that though. Well, there's the bird. So let's see. Do I be a dumbass? I don't think I can afford to be a dumbass. It's 5 or 10 side initiate. I think that's the only time this character gets played.
Well, she saw play when the bird deck was a new thing.
Oh, for my ancestor strength.
Yeah. Oh, let's see how this goes. All right.
All according to my plan. My honor effects are turned on.
All according to Kikaku.
Right. Of course, looking at my hand, I realize exactly how expensive it is to begin with, but
I'm
okay.
right.
Let's move that up there. Yeah, that works fine. Okay. Cory Mori, and you went political. So, I will just defend with him. And I will say, you both go home.
Alright.
Haha! Things are going towards some semblance of a plan. Let's do that. And come on, Sampuku Saido. Shit.
Womp womp womp.
That's super not great for me. Sorry, fucking money. That's annoying. My spicy one of kimono. It's so magnificent. Well, so's that fan.
It's a pretty good fan.
Yeah.
Right? That's a shame.
Is this the thing to do? Yeah, I think this is the thing to do. Hey, I got my void ring anyway. That's an early Tadaka.
Oh, we can cancel it.
If you want to, we can manual it back. So if you want for
no. Yeah.
like just drop it over to a Solemn Scholar and then just manual everything back to where it was.
Yeah, because I'm gonna put him back in hand.
Click and drag, and then click and drag the Scholar back out.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it for the favor, but it's not worth 4 fate.
No, usually it is not. So there's that. I will.
Right, so, well, I've got that in hand, so no secrets.
I mean, it's a safe expectation that Tadaka be in hand somewhere, right? Alright, let's never ever go to Shameful Display again. Hey, it's another Shiba Pure Heart. Aw. He did some... no, actually, hang on. That is a big old prodigy. Okay. Is there anything special I need to do? I don't think there is. I think this is just a straightforward case of look for Senpuku Saido. Fertile Fields is not it.
Hey, another fate. That's great.
Yeah. Everyone has all the monies. I can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Um,
I see you too have a fancy kimono.
I mean, if I'm gonna lose the initiative anyway, I might have a small bower.
I mean, there's some sense to that, right? Oh, I got a military conflict left, so sure, you can have a void ring. Well, nah, too late now. Okay, that's fine. Nom.
Ooh, an honor.
Yeah, things are slowly backfiring.
No, who could ever see him come?
I know, right? Let's make him at least a little bit of a potato. Ooh, I don't have any more money. That's a problem.
Hey, I'm winning.
You are, but you're not breaking.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll use my watering to bow your sage.
Yay!
Oh, goddammit. The dark is during a conflict.
Oh, yeah.
That's my own fault. Alright. I've got a few more turns on him.
Yeah, although he is approaching more and more potato status.
I mean, I've got a Mia Mystic in my row.
This is true, but that means you have to hang on to the Mia Mystic. Whereas
So
I
adding the,
have to get rid of this Emperor. Righteous. Yeah, that works. Fire Elemental card. Alright.
let's see what no, left. Water.
That is an early pass, sir. Oh, let's see. What do I do here? Keeping with the 3 bids. Political fire? Castle Fields. I guess that makes sense. Sure. It'll make you do some things, right? Jesus Christ, you have 12 fate. It's fucking ridiculous. Two cards out of 11. Are you going to hit the card I care about? You did not.
Ah.
Yup! That fucking card. Always, always that fucking card.
My choice. I don't know if you see my choices. Yes, you do. Okay.
Yes, you saw Defend Your Honor and Magistrate. Well, I don't think I'm ever going to have a better chance than this.
How much will you gain?
2. I just have to tax resources. yes. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, yes.
Yes.
What do you have in the discard pile? Yeah, no, I'll just take favor.
Fair enough. And I'll guess. Do I want to keep these?
I really wouldn't keep the Fire Elemental Guard.
No, I'll
Like
keep Atsuko.
Atsuko, you can make a case for pretty easily, but the Fire Elemental Guard is just bad.
I mean, I need to buy a character at some point.
I mean, you have 11 Fate.
18.
On the other 18 now. Okay, well, let's. You're not super useful.
I mean, I guess I'll just buy my whole row now.
I mean, why not, right? That air ring's looking mighty tempting. So tempting. Apparently you went for it too.
Yep, as much.
I think this is legitimately the first time that Sincere Challenger has ever been turned on.
I mean, if I'm gonna click air, I might as well defend. Right, well, here we go.
Cloud to Mind on Shiba Yojimbo? Makes sense. Do the same thing there, I guess. Get to keep my hand. Clarity of purpose. Yeah, I guess I can't stop that. But it does let me... Oh, let's see. You gonna clarity again?
Yeah, I'm gonna clarity again.
I actually feel kind of okay with that.
I already did that. Record. Why can't I bow the
Me Mystic, because you have to bow a Phoenix character.
wow? What a terrible card.
It is fuck awful. If you want to cancel out of that. I mean, I guess you actually don't have to. You can bow the Ethereal Dreamer. It's not like it's super going to make that much of a difference.
Right. Yeah. No wait. Honor Atsuko, bow the Dreamer. Pass. Use Path of Man.
Yeah, gain your fate. That's totally fine. That's not a spell, is it? No, it's a keep up. Okay. Oops. Back to Vassal, because you have all the money. Well, it is a void conflict, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Atsuko actually has text.
Who knew?
I mean, one of these days I'm gonna break a province.
Well, the longer I can stop you from doing that, the better it's going to work out for me.
Versus.
Okay. Makes sense. That's also a thing that happens.
It was gonna happen at some point.
Yeah. Yes. Pay your honor. Yes. pay more honor. I am not playing a red stronghold, so that does me little to no good. Moving Tadaka in. Okay. Mystic and Mystic. All makes sense. What do you see? That makes me really sad. Like
those interventions.
I built this deck to take advantage of that, and it's kind of bullshit you've hit that twice. You've gotten very lucky off those Tadaka hits.
No. No, I do not.
Oh, I need something really good to flip. Otherwise, I think I've lost this game. That is okay, I guess. I'm not going to lose this turn.
Oh, hey, another prodigy.
What's useful? That one. And she lets you bow any character and choose and ready any character. Okay. Oh, shoot. I should have made you lose a fate.
I'll manual it back then.
I appreciate that.
You know what? I'll grab my card from the storage now then.
Oh, okay. That'll work. start moving you over to worse provinces. What ring did I go? I went to Earth. Yep, I'm pretty confident that that's game. Because I'm not going to be able to get over that big of a deficit. Oh, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I know that's game. I don't want to sit here and grind this out. Because you have more than enough bodies to pick apart my hand. And there's...
With 2 Fate on him left, I can...
Yeah, there's fuck all I can do at this point.
Yep.
So...
Yay, Tadaka.
Yeah, that's it's a very potent card.
Yeah, I don't think you would have been happy with how my hand looks. I have 2 Walking the Ways and another Censure.
It doesn't matter how your hand looks. You have twice as many cards as I do, and after you Tadaka, you'll have 3 times as many cards as I do. So it.
Yeah, I don't know why you kept running into Fertile Fields.
I figured it was safer than anywhere else, and
I mean, with the added benefit of knowing I run Sampuku Seido.
Yeah, so I very quickly forget what's in your deck.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I think the fact that you hit both Magistrate's interventions with Tadaka made a big difference.
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have won either of those conflicts afterwards. And,
yep, because the dishonor hit is pretty big.
Yeah, because you would have been down to 4-ish honor, and I did have all and nothings and Seekers of Knowledge in my hand, but, you know, because you have a Tadaka there, like, I don't know, like, I guess you run it before the throne, but you just go there to farm it, because you got a political conflict left, so you're not breaking, so you get to choose when you want to break it.
I mean, the worst part about if I find before the throne, I still have Abandoned Starch in my discard pile.
Yeah, so there's nothing I can do at this point. So I guess the takeaway here is you can in fact make a meta deck for $120.
Yeah, only thing I didn't do is I wasn't aggressive with my Walking the Ways.
I mean, you didn't really need to be. Like, it would have made Tadaka more impactful, because you would have been able to see more cards, and maybe had a better target than an Azunami.
Well, it's more, I don't really have much in my discard bin now, and I've, in terms of character stats.
I mean,
so my Forebear's Echoes and my Ancestor Strength are kind of dead now.
I mean, sure, but like if you have 2 Walking the Ways in your hand, you can fix that like right now.
Yeah, if I need to, I can fix it.
Yeah, so, you know, those aren't exactly dead cards in your hand, and you can use them to replay stuff like the Echoes in your discard pile, because you do still have the Fire Elemental Guard, which is decent stats for a conflict. Um,
Yep.
but yeah, no, you can make a reasonable facsimile of Echo Birds for 120 bucks. So I think so far that's the strongest deck you've seen out of this exercise.
I I think so. It didn't do a lot now because you were running a lot of dishonor stuff.
Yeah, but I mean that didn't matter. Like the fact that you hit the magistrate's interventions means I couldn't dishonor your people.
Yeah.
Um, and the Benton's touch was incidentally like kind of valuable
Yeah.
against this deck. It's a garbage card by and large, but against this deck it actually did make a difference.
Yeah, it's a role player in this deck because it's a spell, it's an honor effect in a deck with very little honor effects.
Yeah. Okay, so you are 5 for 5. I think I need to hang up my L5R hat.
I mean, next next time we have Scorpion, and I kind of don't
That doesn't make me
aren't
feel
looking.
any better. Like I think
No, it's more. I don't really want to make a Stoke deck for a budget series.
well, so ironically enough, I think Stoke is actually terrible with the parameters we've set up
I
because
mean,
the value
I
you're
mean,
going to get out of it is all over the place.
when you don't, I've got ideas, but I don't really want to do it because just it probably doesn't make it a fun viewing.
Yeah, but I mean, I think like Scorpion's power cards are kind of scattered amongst a bunch of different packs. Um, but
But they're
it
quite scattered, but you don't need a lot of them.
no, and I guess it doesn't help hurt that half of them are restricted. But
Yeah. Oh well, that'll be for next time where
yes,
uh, we see Scorpion fighting Scorpion.
yeah, that'll be definitely a weird one. I'm pretty sure neither of us will take any away with the Scorpions.
Um, I was actually thinking about doing it. Honestly, because of with how little, because it's only one, and you need to fill the cards anyway, and it does hit the neutral characters. You're gonna need to run like the Mystics or the any out of clan conflict characters,
I
and
mean,
also
yes, but I don't like.
Niece is a card that exists.
Niece is a card that exists, but you only get one of her.
Yeah,
You,
fair enough.
you can get 3 Master Whisperers, but that's more of a bulk purchase instead of as you need it through Niece.
Yeah.
But all right, so Phoenix is actually like if you wanted to do this for new players, Phoenix could reasonably be a like tournament ready exercise.
Yeah, I think you can fine tune this deck I made with the what is it? City of the Rich Frog and the Student of the Town.
Yes, I think if you like take student and city, this becomes
Slightly faster dynasty cards and
yeah,
a bit more defensive.
yeah. But like I said, I think out of all the clans we've done, like if a new player, like granted, this would never happen. You'd never have a new player knowing the rules and the interactions and everything. But like this is a deck you could take to a tournament and have a reasonable chance of doing well. And
And it's also pretty straightforward. You do bird things.
yes, and with like another 15, 30 bucks, you can strip out some of the filler cards and make it significantly more consistent.
Yep, agreed.
All right, well, that was Phoenix. Um, Next week is Scorpion, and I guess we will see you guys on that one. Take care.